What if the biggest failure in life is not failing, but it's refusing to learn from it? Ladies and gentlemen, respected judges and teachers, and also my friends. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Let me tell you a story of our former president, Mr. B.J. Habibie. Before becoming the third president of Indonesia, before being known as a brilliant aerospace engineer, Mr. Habibie faced numerous challenges and setbacks. When he led Indonesian aircraft industry, IPTN, he worked tirelessly to develop the N250 aircraft, one of his most ambitious projects. Tragedy struck when the Asian financial crisis hit Indonesia severely. Everything was a mess. The aircraft was short of funding and was stopped. People criticized the project and doubted the dream. But despite all this, did he give up to give contribution to our country? Of course not. He didn't let failure to define him. He then decided to get back up on his feet, kept stronger, and found other ways. If Mr. Habibie at the time surrendered, would he be remembered as one of the greatest innovators and motivators in Indonesia? Ladies and gentlemen, in this beautiful occasion, let me, Shafira Mutia Sakur from SMP Al-Ulum Islamic School, Pekanbaru, to deliver my speech about Dare to Learn from Failure. Ladies and gentlemen, we as human beings will experience failure many times. Failure gives us two choices, to give up or get up. When facing a failure, don't ask, why did I fail? Why me? It wouldn't give you a solution. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This will give you a motivation and a move to find a solution. Success isn't a straight line. It is a journey full of obstacles, setbacks, and challenges. Every successful person carries invisible scars of failure. The difference is that they refuse to stay down. They stood up stronger each time. The real tragedy isn't failing. It's never trying. Let's build a mindset where failure as a training, not defeat. Be a generation that learns from every mistake, adapt faster, and rises stronger. Ladies and gentlemen, so how can we learn from failure effectively? Let me give you my personal insights on how to learn from failure. First, encourage accountability. Prioritize accountability or responsibility through transparency by acknowledging a mistake. Accountability can be a core value for growth and development. Remember, you have responsibility over the choices that you have made. Second, use a pre-mortem process. Instead of solely conducting post-project reviews, consider initiating pre-mortem process. Encourage the team to envision a scenario 3 months from now. If the project has encountered significant challenges or failure, then ask, what factors contributed to this outcome? This approach promotes proactive and strategic identification of personal issues. Overcoming failure is all about finding it in yourself to start over. You must overcome the sense of failure. Remember, your long-term goal is resilience, the ability to adapt and thrive. Each failure is a chance to grow stronger and wiser. Ladies and gentlemen, as my speech comes to an end, I challenge you, dare to try, dare to fail, dare to improve. Let's prove that we are capable of learning from mistake. I would like to close my speech with a powerful reminder from Sukani. Dream as high as the sky. If you fall, you will fall amongst the stars. So dream big, do your best, and if you fail, rise again. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.